Hi everybody, Manna is here. Okay, this video is for how to master ClickUp. In this video, we not learn about how to use feature, but we know how to actually build a project management CRM. I not teach you most of the feature, but I teach you the idea how to build a CRM which is easy to use, have most productivity display, and it so have every function that we required. Let's go to our dashboard. Now, as you know, at, we are building the clicker master class. So what do we learn from this, and why are building the CRM? The first question arises, why are building? So first question is, we're building for team capacity, to know our team capacity, to know our team performance. That's one. Second thing, we know where is our time is locating, where our chunk of time is locating, our resources locating. First, second, and third, we know how to where our project is standing, which client is lines where, who is this stage or this stage. Do we finish the project? Do we overdue the project? Do we away? We are earlier to project? How? And last, for what? And for what we build for SOP or growth, because after the certain time agency required to build SOP, so they grow. For that thing we know, what is actual team capacity, time, location, and project work. So this is the concept why we just plan this video. So at the end of video, what you learn, let's see it. The agency hierarchy, how the agency hierarchy maintained. Second, how the education divided the process, how the different division happen and why they happen. What should track and why should track, and how and what to measure. It's the main important thing. There are several features in ClickUp, but we not use in every feature because it's not necessary. We have to build a CRM which is easy to use and less and highly productivity, and we can get the data which we want. Now, as you know that this video is divided into three parts. First is ideation, where we talk about how this building, how these ideas come, what are the hierarchy, system, everything. So better understanding of how to build up. I always say that ideation is important. You can learn feature from anything. There is available ton of tutorial you can learn from them expert. But ideation, how to click a work, is very few. You know how to. Second, I build one and just show how to step by step building it. And third, we talk about what is the future possibility that we do from this. After building the CRM, what we can do after it, what the possibility just arose to do it. Now going to our dashboard. Now I am not pretty big, but I have a good presentation for you. Okay, see, this is working. It's not working right now. Yeah. Okay, hi everybody, Manna is here. Today I'll learn how to make a perfect project management CRM in ClickUp. We learn how to ideate, what is the hierarchy, and how to just think like the project manager, how to just think like an automation guy who just built a system which is easy to use and more systematic and highly productive tool that a team can use it to know what they are standing right now. Let's go to my dashboard. Let's see how it is working. Yeah, it's working right now. Now, that this is a ClickUp masterclass where I talk about everything you have to learn. Now, why? First of all, why we learning it? Why should we learn the ClickUp? This first thing that the ClickUp we should learn for the team building a proper project management tool. For why we build the project management? The question arises there because we want to know what is the team capacity about it, what are the resources we have, how we locating it there, where are we standing on the project. This, we have 5 clients. In which stage the client lying, that which client is overdue, which clients have earlier stage. We know the phases of clients, so we can just divide it over. In the past time we do it individuality, so tagging the papers and but in the CRM you can do in few clicks in the dashboard. I see you. So why we doing that? For the bigger goal. After certain time, agency need to be grow. So to know the grow, they know the bandwidth up there, how much project they can handle, how they handle. Also know the deadlines of the project. So which tasks should be prioritized. So for this we are building this SOPs for growth. Now this is about why are building. Now go to what we learn from at the end of this video. It's the main part of that. We know the hierarchy of agency, how to hierarch. We know the division, how to divide the agency different operation and process. We know what should be tracked and why should be tracked. Because many people track the use the features that build a complex system, and they put a 10 feature in one board and say that we build a extra advanced. But it's not. This is how work. At the end of it, the way the people are using the same, and they are not so technical. So we just stepping the that we just build the highly easy to use ClickUp CRM. And next we know what to measure and how to measure and how this reporting happen. You know that is next part of video, that the video is divided in pretty 3 part: ideation, execution for the possibility. First we ideate, second part we actually build the system, and third part we talk the possibility with you. Now let's go. Now, as we said that in the beginning of this video, I say that we are building for these people. So there are many people, they are much learner from me, they have experience of 3-4 years. But what I build teaching you today, that I not build the most advanced CRM I know, but I build the most efficient, easy to use of CRM I know that. So I'm building that. Now let's talk about the hierarchy. How hierarchy mean? Suppose what is hierarchy is mean that who is accountable is and who is responsible is. Means that who have the accounts of it, that who have the power to do this, and who is responsible. If anything is screwed up, who is reporting that? That should be it. So basically hierarchy divided in this part, where there is a CEO or owner who govern the whole agency, and there is a project manager who is a sales manager, marketing manager, delivery manager who just focus on consumer retention. There is a revenue manager who just talk of finance. There are different departments, and there is an account manager. And this is happen when there is agency is big. There are hundreds of clients, so the one account manager handling 10 clients, one manager handling 10 clients. So in the company big, the account manager just touch it. So we have this, and there is an individual. This is pretty as agency divide. So why was knowing that hierarchy mean that this seeing the chart, you said that each individual is responsible for it. That is, individual should report the account manager, and account manager is responsible for this activity of it. If everything is happened, this individuality, account manager should report it to project manager, and project manager report to CEO, and he have to responsibility because project manager asks account manager to divide this screwed up, and he managed it. That's like account manager, when anything happen in account 10 clients, the project manager just asks account manager and solve it. If any division, if the sales department have any issue, let's say, then owner asks project manager why it is screwed up, what is happened. So it is he is accountable and responsible this activity. So this pretty much hierarchy build. So we just is responsible, and he and CEO only have to focus on this manager that do he working or not. He not have well, not have the time to break those each individual. So he's only managing the program manager and project manager, account manager. So you know what the basic idea of hierarchy, why is building up. Now going into the division. Why division is means we making the good SOPs, means standard operating procedure. For that we know to where we supplying our energy, which department. Now there is a several department in agency. Now this is market and sales. We have the business where the sales and onboarding happen. There is a deliverable. Now delivery is when the main process happen. The second basis we have a client and project. What we deliver to client. It can be and what is list and doc. It is a very crucial part of it. After the marketing sales and what we have to focus on deliverable. That is important. We in this video we just focus on this deliverable. There is an operation department. There is administrative work, client detail. That's pretty much the administrative work that we doesn't care. This differ for different industry and agency. And there is a crucial part is finance and payment. You know that we have to differentiate the finance because the payment is so crucial part and expense that if the payment and system is not managed properly, the agency go down because the cash flow is not agency go down. Agency is just shut down. So we just have a separate department for managing the payments and expenses. And there is a last part we in ClickUp. There is a process that templates that we are creating a templates so we can use in after the project. That we have an agency that have to preset that is a video editing agency. We have preset. Let's say example of video editing. Let's say that they have to scripting, they have to just editing, filtering, color grading that. So they can template the whole system, put in the process, and after any client onboard, just a click a button, then there is a client created as a folder. You know how exciting it will. Every task is listed in. I show it how it work. This process. So we just process. There is a SOP, and that is SOP. Just build each and every template that yeah you have to do this. Yeah, every time the manager doesn't want to just pay the tasks, you know that what should be. This is standard. Now let's talk about what means and what matters. What should we track? This is the main thing now. Now there is a simple tracking is that you know to who is responsible in lower level, assignee, who is doing the job. And agency most agencies just forgot the due date. How much time the deadline of the project. It should be pretty mentioned because without mentioning that you not know the project is going right or wrong. And there is a dependency. Dependencies means that simply putting that if if suppose that there is a give example of video editing and just give example of video editing what happened in let's see scripting and producing means that okay just example of video production what first is happening on scripting when scripting that the storyteller have to write what to do what to know there is a whole story and second is have a filming so what is I'm showing to that without scripting the filming doesn't happen because it depend on scripting so we know the dependency of project if we know the what depend when what is depending the project that we have scripting so scripting there are ways just casting we should be casting so the filming post-production editing so we know what is dependency if we add the dependency we know the which tasks should be prioritized first in when that okay this task is we done first second third fourth so we know the what is dependency in project the most important part is to what how to track your employee is estimate the time how much time is required because if you have a after doing a proper estimate you know the capacity of team that this much time I require to do this project if you have a time And last is team tracking, time tracking. And this is the one of the best part I love with that. There's a this is happy that you should make the employee that they have to track their time, that where the resources going. Because when you track the time and you just match the estimate, we know that okay, do this work's happening in this time. Okay, just I estimate that scripting happen is for 1 day, 8 hour. Do how much time the employee take? It takes 9 hour. It takes 10 hour. Okay, and then the CEO decide. Okay, account manager. So, okay, it generally takes 10 times. So after that we estimate 10 hour, 10 time, 10 hour. So we can after the any project he get. Okay, it takes 10 hour for scripting and this hour for this script, this hour for this. Oh, we know that. Also, you can just project that. Okay, I have after managing that I have this bandwidth in this month, and I can manage this project, and how I can set deadline. So now, so it's time tracking is so important. Now, a role. The role is for pretty large companies, not for small agency. What happened to the role is that if there is multi big agency, where have just hundreds, is a tens of copywriter, tens of video editor, tens of scripter. So what we do, we design the role where the copywriter is one role. So we just define after each tag we define this. This work is done by copywriter. This one does by video editor. This one is this. So and after the manager comes in and he should decide the just track the workload and decide okay copywriting. Okay, this person are doing copywriting. I assign him. I assign him. So the manager know that okay this person is this person is. Announced one is accountable. Accountable is something that there is hierarchy. Who is accounting this? Generally in this process there is account manager who is account us. And last there is a comment that what happening, who suggesting what. Pretty much what is comment, because what is happening, those the account manager say that oh this task should be stopped because client is have to some other issue. This has to prioritize first. You have to know the comment to communicate this. The most of companies just lack the communication, so they have processes so chaos that they there is just giving example that one task should complete in that day tomorrow, but the dependency task is not complete today. How this project, now this task completed is a pretty good. So the comment helps you communicate that okay, hi Alex, I have to just we have urgent notice that we have to complete this task. For this task, you know that this is a dependency. We have to complete this task. Forget everything and just do this. This is how good comment that okay, I have to just prioritize this task. And this is in that. No, pretty well. Now we just to click up and then decide a views and what to do. Now we just the second part of the video. Now we just build up. Yeah, this is fine now. This is good. Yeah. Okay. Now the second part of this video. We just build it. What we love. How we just spice the day, spaces, how we divided the work, and everything else. Let's do it now. Okay, this is working now. Now giving you example that how it look like. You can see that there is a home tab and there is a spaces here. There is a sales spaces, there is a delivery spaces. Sales spaces we have list of marketing and sales and onboarding. And there is a delivery spaces, there is a Alex and just. So I'm teaching now. Let's define. I'm doing that. How should we maintain the hierarchy in delivery spaces? Most of the people doesn't understand how to manage a client. So there is a quick way to manage a client. We should deliberately and we just create a folder for each client after having this client. So we have each client their individuality in this one. This is how I just built, because if there is a 10 manager and they have each three client, we just use a color in there and they know that okay, I have to manage this three client. They can separate through the color. And after this building that, we have a list where we have actual tasks. There is a delivery space, where is a space where the all client is there. There is a folder where it define the one client, and there is a list. It can be big and small activity project. As even that, how and when and how this should be big and I just tell you. You just see the client life cycle. The client how much time should require to give, produce the products, or deliver the service. It is 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, months. How much time? If this shorter the time, make the list, makes it less complex. If this happen, if this is a real, this will make in a one task, one list that you have did this. This is a 5 hour work. Just make in one line. If this is 7 week, if there is 7 days, make a pre and post. Make that divide the tasks, group it. That we have to do this. If it's a 10, if it's a 1 month project, you know that in the beginning of this there is a scripting. Now suppose that we have breed production agency. Then an example is that we have scripting, headlining, drafting, recording. So this takes 1 week. So we just define the different lists in here: pre-production, filming, and post-production. So our team is so well managed because in heading we just have sub category. So the client, the managers to know that okay, we do this, and there is no clutter in also. So there is just a reel making. So it's a very simple. I just build it. So giving example is if a deliverable is the client has a folder and list. So what to track? Now see that we should track the assignee who is responsible for it. Now, second we track the due dates, who is doing, when is coming, and there is third is dependency. How this thing? There's a priority which is most important, which is less important, and there is a time track, how much time is work, and there's a time estimate, how much time is required, and the latest comment and accountable. There is a three manager in this: Ruby, Jens, and Nick, and it's a manager. That is a pretty basic example we have in there. Now we're actually building a client. We just build a client. Name is as okay Nick. I is a Nick. Okay, let's pick a Nick. Now build an Instagram. So what we need? We need assignee. So you know that we have to do list and is assignee, and in this button we can just add the column. We need assignee, due date, priority. Okay, we need assignee, and after that we need what? We need a time estimate and time track. For what? We know how much time is required and how much time is given. Now, next we need what? We need a due date and we dependency. Next we what need? Just to CRM and just see what we need. We just have due date, assignee tags, we have role, not we have accountable and comment. Now see. Now accountable we just build a Dropbox. Just create this accountable. In Dropbox we set this like there's Ruby, Alex, and John. And what I'm teaching that you have to use. Most people just like that. People just say that oh, we build this is enough. Not this building is not enough. One thing you know that you should add a color in it. For why? I'll tell you that. No, let's suppose we build it, we are not build it. Okay, this sometimes happen. Account table. No. Dropbox. It's a pen. There's a Nick. And there's a John. Alex. There is a Ruby. red, pink. And why I just build it? Now let's see. Let's add tasks. There is a okay. There is a scripting. Let's suppose scripting is tasks. Now see why I build this color. So let's suppose that okay. Let's suppose that we have 15 clients and we have 3 managers. Each have 5 clients. So what we do, we just have assigned each manager a color so that you can just make a color folder, so you know that okay, this 5 client is responsible for me. We have to just click and he can navigate easily. Have not to remember everyone name that oh, this client, this client, this client. He can just use the color and just navigate it. It's not big deal. Just we can just color the red and this color as James is mean that we have Ruby have green. So the manager know that okay, I have to do this. These clients are responsible because the client rotation. See that when the client rotation happen that very fast, that there is a client rotation is 2 days, that we have to just script it and real production. So client know, manager know that okay, manager can't have know that each individual name every time. So this color define that okay, I have to client this. This is the use of design in system. Most of people just skip this part that okay, we design, but you have to focus that design is important in system because it make easy to go. See that how much difficulty if I have when I have just read the name and then recall that okay, I have to read the name. Okay, just I have just change this. I have to read the name. Okay, just say I have to read. Oh, this Alex is behind my name. Okay, job is behind my name. I will remember if see that manager have to manage the client which has 2 day cycle. You have to pretty difficult that he have to remember every time this 5 name. Okay, this is client me, this client me. I have to responsible. But if they do color, okay, he not to know the remember. Okay, he's know okay this is the folder. I have to go there. It's simple. You have to just see the navigation. This sort of thing I'm telling about it. I always tell that we are the not here to build advanced software to get that we generate it. We here are just build the most efficient and easy to use software because we are human and we need to ease to do project. If there is no ease, there is nothing. People just stop doing this stuff because they just hesitate. And one code I just heard that not not make people to learn the system and just make a system which people just desperate to do that and the system just stopping them doing work, but make design the system in a way that people get a direction what to do and more efficiently. That is the thing. Now we just build up it. We know that it's a build up it. Now we learn is how to place due date, how to place priority, and how to place this. Okay, now I have to pay due date, but let's see that I have okay, I have a 3 project. Okay, just I have scripting. I have okay, writing headline, and I have to go a body part. Okay, I have to get brief. I have to do this was I have to just scripting, casting, body part after analyze to review. Reviews. Now we know that this 4 things is dependent on it. No, that's it. Camera is working. Yes, right. Now we know this 3 4 things working on it, but we have a dependency column also, as I see it. Just put in here. Now the system is pretty ready. There is no thing that we have to worry about. There is a assignee, due date, and date. But we have to know how to make people to use this system. We have to know. If you're just setting a due date this type, just saying that okay, I have to do this, you'll be frustrated. You're playing that okay, this system, okay, I okay, when where this ending is happen, when how much time it required, you just scroll your head. It's very difficult to just placing a due date. And you have to pay a dependency in this, and there's a lot of headache in it placing this table. You can put priority easily. You can put time track. Okay, just we have estimated of scripting this take is 4 hours. It's taking 4 hours. Enter. It's taking is 3 hours. Taking is 6 hours. Taking is 2 hours. And everybody is deploy. John is responsible. Everybody. But main thing is we have to due date. So what we do? There is a view. There is a Gantt chart. So we use a Gantt chart as hmm, Gantt chart. So what we do here? Client now is how easy to put a script that does the manager know that the projects come yesterday and we have to deliver in the Sunday of 6. So you can just scroll this here. Just click it and scroll it that the script may happen this day in Monday. After one day we have just do this whole task heading, and after that we have to do in 3 days. Body takes lot of time. This body take lot of times. Now this is happening, and we have review, and which is happen in 5th day. So we know how easy to just put a deadline. See that how easy. If I just putting deadline in here, I'll be frustrated about it. How to put deadline, but it's how easy to put deadline in here in Gantt chart. Now putting dependency. Okay, see that. Okay, just putting a dependency. I mean, easy to put a dependency. Okay, just click in this here. Yeah, now this and this. Just click and just drag, and click and just drag. Now it will when easy. Now see it when easy that you have multiple dependency object that if that this client this is not depending on this. Suppose that this is not depending. That's okay. Just delete it right now. Now this is directly depending on this. Okay, just how easy to just put a dependency that this client is directly depending on this. And how to easy to just visualize that manager know that okay I have to do this and this task. We think that it is so easy. Why is bothering it? But see the perspective of manager who is working on it. You have to do it regularly that. And we just lay down this system that okay put the data in this format. It run out after certain time. Okay, just have to just spend there more time to just put in the data. But if you have this, he with clear idea. Okay, I have to this, and he will surprise. He will also be that okay, man. I'm just visualizing that. Okay, if in near future that he know that okay, the client review takes okay the body part taking the more time, and client review the stay. He can just drag it. Okay, just Sunday. How easy that okay this body part taking in the more because okay just we say that heading just transport because our okay one individual is not absent today, so we just drag the heading and the body part and so how easy to just create the dependency on this and how the setting the deadline. So just see the perspective of this. I always didn't this video is not for just learning the feature. This video is about how to make your software easy to use. No, we talk about this build. We have to build the system which is easy to use. And now I'm talking about time tracking and what this two system. What happened that if now how time tracking work now? Let's say we just exactly doing this. Now we just try. What is it? You have to make a system that each process people just start the time tracker and just start the working. So after a certain time, your writer know that how much time I'm taking the scripting, average time. So you know that capacity. Okay, but this I know the average time is taking this much of time. Because you have the data, you get to have a data. Everything that okay, we have average time of taking this timer. Uh, and just to analyze that, if scripter just state the time of that he is spending 6 hours, 7 hours. Okay, why this time is taking the more? You then ask the question that okay, why this time take the more? It's 4 hours, you think 6 hours. A lot, okay. And you know this and a lot of time what happened that the team manager doesn't know where their team spend their time the whole day. But if you have know the time tracker, okay, you know that okay, you have okay the person doing job of 8 hours. You know that where the 8 hour going. If the people doesn't track the time, we can say that why you are not tracking time. You just track the whole time, so I know where your 8 precious hour is going in my. So you know the individual productivity also. You know the time of your tasks also. This is the two things. Tracking your employee time and estimation. It can give it can help you just manage a project and just manage individual or resources. If you look the broader. Now going to our views. What are the views we should put? No. Views means how to see. The ClickUp has views how to see. Now there is a views we have to put all. Where I saw that there is a all view, there is everything. And there is a view by group by assigning. And why we putting this? Because the manager know that okay in this client task okay this person is responsible this particular task and this person in this particular task. And we just put a grouped by priority. Why putting priority? Because we know that okay I have to do this work as soon as possible because we have the best someday. Now also group by date. I is pretty individual that you know that what is task is overdue, what is task is have to commit today, what is task is coming now. Now is this four views. Now it's all view. Now look at the next list. Now we just group by it assignee. Okay, let's suppose we have different assignee. We have different assignee. Just we put the cancel. Oh, no. Now you know that. And you know individual know that okay, Munna is responsible for this scripting body and review. And this some person is on assigned who is responsible headline. You know the individual team reality was okay, okay, he have to do this, he have to do this, he have to do this. This is how easy to understand that okay, these are the person responsible. Now moving to the next part out. Now here is we just assign by priority. We have not has set a priority, just set a priority. Okay, just set a priority. What is okay? Scripting is high, headline is urgent, and body is normal, review is urgent. Now what this view do is give the report that manager know that each time that there is so that there is a 15 of tasks, bunch of tasks I have to complete in 1 month. So manager know that okay these tasks are urgent. I have to complete these tasks first, and I have to most focus on priority on this. So you know okay this I have to this. I have a daily report on it. And there is another view. That's how I want to create it. That's depend on due dates. Why are we putting due date? Okay, just I just give an example that why are putting a due date. Going to Gantt chart. Let's suppose this task is just not completed. Here. Now going to this list. Sending due date. Due dates. Accept. No. The manager know why this view is put. That manager know that okay, this task is overdue. We have to complete this task, but it doesn't complete. So every time we look that okay, this have to completed, this is not completed. So he take a track of the project. This is how I'm telling you that this is a project of track of the project. How is tracking one? And this is important of the view. Why we just create different view on ClickUp. So manage we just guiding the people what, how, wow, which things to track and why should he measure. That is the date and chart. Gantt chart I told you this is the dashboard. Now just like we just create a space level player list where we have just tick we put everything in the client and in a space level and we place the list and we just group by managers and we filter by clients. The manager know the client side of each client. Okay, this is the project which is grouped by assignee. Okay, okay, suppose that client have the manager have three client managing in their responsibility. He know that okay, I have the this task assignee for this client. So you just know that okay, I have just assigned this task for this client. And it's also view this assignee, okay, who is responsible for today, who is working for today. And also in broader, we know the due dates in the space level that okay, I have three clients and which have the most due date I have overdue. So I just focus the our assignees and manager and just focus that okay, just complete this tasks. We have enough time for this. First complete this tasks and we just separate it. So project be aligned. It's the whole thing. And just like we have a space level, so we have client progress, due date, cost, expenses, profit, availability, and estimating. This is the whole thing we know. But this is categorized as a dashboard. It's a pretty big file in a dashboard, but I think it's already big, too big this video. So we have what to track. I know that what to track in individual level, what to track at reporting, what to track with skip and champion, where we know the who is performing great, and we know what to personal track, how to give a dashboard, a person know that who that he is doing right work or wrong. This is the dashboard thing. Okay, this is for today. I just have give you the all knowledge about it. Hope so you like it. Now let's go out for the possibility. We learn about that how to just click, how to manage a dashboard, and how just create a most efficient views, and how to just guide the client so they can use the ClickUp easily. Because as a you can see that we have dashboard for each level. Yancha. You can see that I built this further in when talking about this space level thing. We just space level thing that you can see the client know that okay, oh yeah, okay, we have this much tasks, we have this much tasks. So manager know okay, we have this much tasks for this. Okay, they are overlapping or not overlapping. Okay, James, we have three clients. Okay, you know okay, we have this task, this do this. Okay, it is more due dating. Okay, I just focus this employee in there, so it is due date come late further. Just how important is that? We can know the due date and just manage the resources where to put people, and you know that okay, we just due date coming, we do this. As we have list for assignee for as the just starting for list for assignee. We can also categorize, also group by. Next we have just filter by client. Tasks we just filter by. Now, now we filter by managers. Okay, Ruby have this client. Okay, Ruby have to focus on this. Ruby have this manager. Ruby have to focus this client, this assignee for this one. We just have how we use can filter. Now going to back, I'll click up. Where is this? This is my content. Okay, this is the content. Now, this is the video we learn about how to build a easy to CRM. How I just not tell how to build it. I say that how to think to build up CRM, because you can learn the features anyway, but you know the how just we have to move and navigate the whole system in the very first way. Now, what is the future further possibility after we doing that? You can use ClickUp dashboard that I show that. We can use dashboard. We can know the estimate of time, personal productivity. Okay, we know how much time we investing, how much people are tracking their time. Okay, we know the resources where it's going. After that, we know that how much can is profitability of client, because we know that okay, we experiencing this amount of money, getting this profitability. Okay, we should focus on, we should not focus on this type of client. We should focus on this type of client, because it's all about data. Because it's all about giving a data and being easy. I mean, if you measure the data in properly, you know the which direction you have to move your agency. Also, you can just reward your top performance, because you know that if the people track their time, you know easily know that okay, these people doing the hard work and just rewarded it in company. Okay, and that create a effect that people just fight for doing good performance, because they know that if they good performance, they are known, because lot of them agency happen that the people who are showing the doing the best project doesn't come in lifeline, because the task never shown, because they never tell anybody. But in this system, people do not tell that, they people always tell that okay, this person doing the right work, and the CEO recognize it and just reward it. So it will a good culture. Now after that, we hand milled make.com automation, like is a sales system onboarding. We just create a proposal generator, which is really good. You can just set its onboarding and set proposal generator. Is a next scenario, we can run it and just create a custom proposal generator. Next, we can integrate MindStudy app in this stat. Okay, they have the scripting. Okay, they have the scripting. There's content. There's a MindStudy app. You just transfer the data and just give you an outline. Okay, you have to. Next example, you have a heading. Just suggest the. You just describe the concept, and MindStudy app, within the MindStudy app, you just suggest the different heading, and you can choose it. And how easy to happen, because we know the what to do, how to do in this. Okay, this all. Okay, this all today for I hope you like it. I prepared the whole thing. If you have any question related to the ClickUp, just ask in the comment. I just ready to answer you. And just comment me just so what is have you what you learn this project. That's bye for today. Okay, bye.